did those girls do to you?
Hair chopped him.
A hair chopped him. He said, ugh.
Did you like it?
Did they fix your hair? Give you some curls and color? That poor boy.
We put some pink and purple in there. Hey, keep your hair pretty up.
Have you been their guinea pig? That poor boy. Say I'm all boy though.
Welcome to the Max. Thank you guys for coming. We hope that you enjoy our channel, and we're gonna just give you some updates around the farm just for a little bit before we start our main focus for the day. Now, you know we had baby Livy, and you know, like yesterday you saw us get some things like the pigs moved, we got the sheep moved, but I want to show you some things that we've gotten done that when we couldn't finish them up, we had some friends step up and get some things done for us and help us out. Some things I've learned that sometimes you just can't do it all. Sometimes you got to hire things out. So I want to show you some of the things that we got done, and then we'll move on to the chores for the day. Now, you remember this is where Aiden got locked in on the last video, or last two videos ago. We closed up this bay, and this is one of those projects that I just couldn't get to. So we got it closed up. It's going to be a great addition. We use raw, rough cut lumber. If you have a lumber mill, I challenge you to call them, use it. You can stain this, you can paint it, you can whitewash it, you can put some water seal on it. You can do anything just to hold the wood better, but it's a way easier and way cheaper way to buy wood. If you would have done this with wood from, you know, a natural retailer like Home Depot, no telling what you'd spend. These boards, raw cut like this, are 1x6x12s, and I paid $2 a piece for them. That's dirt cheap, and it looks cool because it's kind of old and rugged and not sewn off. It's rough cut. I love it. So I want to show you the reason we built this, and we've got to clean it out today. So this is going to be one of the projects that you're going to see. But this is where Aiden got locked in the other day. Well, I don't actually have light in here yet. We're going to run some electrical in here, but this is good. We got to get this hay out. So this is the stuff that we've got to do today. We're going to clean all this out, get those extra 2 rolls of hay out, get this extra concrete out, the flats, and this is going to be a place just like you see right here where we can hold our ladders, we can hold our extra T-posts, extra paint, extra barbed wire. It's just going to be a true shop. We're having right now to put a lot of this stuff in where we keep our bee and our farm supply in that shop, you know, right next to the house where we keep our feeds and all. So we're having to use a little of the shop, a little of the garage, and this is going to be the perfect workshop shop to have for this kind of stuff. This is where we're going to put all our gas, just because we don't want gas around our house, so we'll put all our gas cans in here for the Ranger, and we're also going to put our little welding machine, it's just a much needed space. So we've got to do some cleaning out, and you can see it's a pretty big bay here, and it's of course big enough for us to put this stuff in, but you can see it's a nice size. So they got it built for me. Just a great friend that actually built our house has actually come and finished this up for me. So you see, I'm very pleased with this. These monster doors, we wanted everything as rugged as can be. So we've got these doors here. We've got this one where it has a locking pin. Won't open yet. But we've got to do some just cleaning around here where we had a mess. Now, here's the coolest thing I want to show you. Remember the big chicken permaculture mobile. We've got it finished. It's done. So the guys that did this actually finished this for me. So I want to show you the new permaculture chicken mobile. We've got, this was our design, and so they just took our design and made it happen. So we've got our door right here where they can get in, and there's the door to come in and out. We got to build just a mechanism basically to get down, basically just a run right here. And then here's what's cool. There's Aiden. Yo, what you doing? Feeding chickens?
Grab a 5-gallon bucket.
Okay, so we've got this here. This is a good clean out. This is where our clean out is right here. So this will be able to drop. We can rake all our old bedding out. Perfect compostable area. Then we put screens right here. This is the same screen, that galvanized mesh that we used on the little triangle TP chicken coop. And then we use this rough cut wood, or actually this is tongue and groove wood on the side of here. We're actually going to paint this thing red, but we built 3 open and closure mechanisms to access for eggs and chickens. So it's just a great thing. We got, see, you notice we left a little spot under there. It doesn't get freezing cold here, as you know. All this has holes just, you know, holes that we specifically left in there for ventilation. It's good air. That way there's no issues. And again, it's on our little 4x8 trailer, but that thing is rocking. So we'll be able to use that more, as you see in the next few videos. We'll get it painted, and then we'll get it out to the fields. Before we get to the fields though, guess where we're gonna put it? Right here. We're gonna work our garden areas. There's one spot in our garden that's over here that's kind of weak, so we're gonna put the chickens there, and that's where they'll stay for the winter. And then we'll start moving them around behind the cows. So just wanted y'all to see that, how cool that looked. Very, very pleased with that. So you can see the this is the triangular chicken tractor that we built. We have a video on it if you haven't seen it, but see where they worked that area, and now they're on this area here. They've been here for a day, and they've got that grass kind of torn down, so when Aiden goes to move them, he'll move them up, basically one. Actually, we'll go ahead and do it and walk them up. So we just grab our little handle here that we've got. We'll ease it up. We want to make sure we're not getting any chicken. Like our little chickens likes to hang out in the back. So we just ease it up, just like that. We got one little chicken kind of hanging there. She goes. So we give them fresh grass. These are those Freedom Rangers that I told you I'm not too crazy about, but they get fresh grass. We want to make sure they have great quality grass. Okay, so we got the hay out and the heavy concrete out. So the only thing left is just simply just a little bit. I'm gonna push frame this. All our timbers that we use for fencing, all that I'm gonna put, basically stack in this corner so we can access it when we need it. And then from there, we've got some ladders we need to get straightened up, and then we'll bring our T-post, gas, and stuff like that over here. But first, we just gotta get the rest of this cleaned out. We're making some good headway, so let's go and finish it up. All right, we can see project one is done. Now we're gonna build shelves in here and all that good stuff. But as of right now, just getting it clean like we've got it is huge. All the junk's out of the way. We're gonna keep our fencing stuff all together. We're gonna keep some painting stuff all together, our gas, our nets, all right here in the middle. So it's gonna be really nice to be able to get to everything without having to go down to the shop. The shop's in a wet area, and remember, that's where we're gonna be putting our barn. That's where we're going to be putting our big garden right there in front of the shop. So we need that to be more of a garden style bee feed shed. You know, we're going to insulate it a little bit better, and it becomes almost like a second home to house stuff that needs to be in a better atmosphere. This is going to be more of a true tool shed, things that we need to just get out of the rain, but not necessarily they have to be in a controlled environment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. So is this vitamin D time? Is that what we're working on?
Yes, for Wiggy anyway.
So walk through what you're, you know, why you're saying vitamin D time.
Well,
Hold on, let Aiden pass by.
She needs a little sun because my milk just came in and she started trying to get a touch jaundice, which I'm covering her up right now because we're walking and the wind, I don't want wind to blow on her. But I'm gonna unwrap her in a minute and just let her sit in the sun and kind of soak up some sun. The angles of the house, you really don't get much sun, so we're just gonna come sit outside. It'll be good for her and good for me.
Coming, Leroy? been a long day. We got some firewood split. Y'all can see right there with the splitter. And then we've also got the trailer unloaded into the new barn. We got all that looking really nice. I think we're gonna call it a day. We thought about hunting, but I don't know if we're gonna go hunting tonight or not. It's been a long day. All right, so we've got some wood up here, right there. The reason I'm being quiet is right over here, Hayden saw a deer. We're gonna show you this coop tomorrow. I don't want to mess his hunt up. He just slipped down there, but you see this coop, it is painted and ready to go. So we'll go take you to it and see it tomorrow. First, we gotta get this wood inside. You see we split and got a little bit more to pick up, but we're not doing that today. We got a little bit more to cut up too. We cut up a ton, but we still have a ton to cut up. So yeah, it's time to go inside. So let's take our boots off and put by Daddy. All right, come put them over here by Daddy. Come on. Good job. All right, pick them up. Where do we put them? We'll put them right there. Good job.